Hi everyone, welcome back to Aman Digital Studio, your number one partner in digital transformation. In this video, we are going to learn the name of cells and how to define range. And after that, we will now come and see how we can start imputing some data into our spreadsheet. So if you can remember from our previous video, we have made mention that each box here is called a cell, and when two or more cells come together, they form a range. And the whole paper here is called spreadsheet or sheet. So as we can see here, we have alphabet that is vertically, while horizontally we are having numbers. So this alphabet, we count them like this vertically. This A goes like this, while this B goes like this C, that's how it keeps going. While the numbers, we count them like this horizontally. This number 1 goes like this, number 2 goes like this. So each alphabet is called column. Like this one, we call it column A, column B, column C, column D, etc, etc, etc. While the numbers like this horizontally are called row. This is row 1, row 2, row 3, and that is how it keeps going. So if you want to name a cell, for example this cell that we selected, we are going to now look at under which column and row does that cell fall. So then we will now use the name of the column and the name of the row to name the cell. For example, this cell is under column A in row 1. So the name of this cell is going to be column A row 1. But you don't have to say column and row. Just say A1. That's all. For example, the second one, this one, we can call it A2. Why? Because it is under column A in row 2. That's how we named a cell. For example, let's select this one. You see now it is under column D, row 3. That means the name of this cell is D3. When we go down like this, let's push away and we select this one. Now, if you observe any cell that we selected, you will see that the column, the column of that letter is being shaded with a green color, while the number in the row is being shaded with this color. So you don't have to use your hand like this to trace it to see under which row is that cell or which column. Once you see this green color and this, that means I am under column Y in row 45. That means the name of this cell is Y45. Even if we select this one, for example, or let's say this one, you see the name of this cell is AF67. That's all. This is how you can name any cell on a spreadsheet. Then the next thing now that we are going to see how we can define a range. As we said, range is when two or more cells come together. For example, now I select one cell. If I highlight it like this, these are called range, because you see we have too many cells that they come together and form this range. So if I want to define this range, this is how we did it. We said the name of the first cell, then we use the word true, then we said the name of the last cell. For example, now this cell, the name of this first cell is what? You see, according to what we learned, since this cell is under column C in row 2, the name of this cell is called C2. Then the next thing, we will now come and see this last cell. What is the name of this last cell? The name of this last cell is under column E, row 7. That means the name of this cell is E7. So if I want to define this range, I'm going to say C2 through E7. For example, let's see another one. Let's say the name of this range. I highlight it. You see it. Let me zoom out small. You see, now if I want to define this range, I'm going to say C5 through E16. I call the name of this cell, which is under column C in row 5. Then I use the word through, which cell this is under E in row 16. That means the name of this range is C5 through E16. So this is how we can define a range and how we can name a cell. So the next thing that we are going to see is how to start infusing data into our spreadsheet. So to do that, the first thing you have to select the cell. Let's assume I want to input my data in cell A1. So I'm going to select the cell by tapping on the cell, that is A1. Then the next thing, I will now come and tap on these keyboard icons. Once you tap on it, your keyboard will pop on. Then you will now come and tap on this place. This thing that you are seeing is the place where you are going to be writing anything you want to impute it into your spreadsheet. So just tap on it once. Once you tap on it, you will now see this small stick is blinking. So that is giving you a sign that you can start writing or typing whatever you want to type. For example, let's assume I want to type Aman. Once I type Aman, then you will now come and tap on this good icon that is serving as your OK icon or whatever you feel like to call it. So tap on it, and here it is. Now you see my Aman or my data has been imputed into cell A1. So if you want to input another data, just select the cell, then tap on your icon, then now write the next thing that you want to add. For example, let's say I want to write digital. I just make this mistake intentionally because I want to show you something. So let's assume you made a mistake while entering your data. So now if you want to edit it, how are you going to do it? So you will now just come and select the cell again. Once you select the cell, then now come and tap on your keyboard. But look, if you just start typing your new information, or you want to change the correction, once you type a first letter, the first alphabet that you imputed will erase the whole information that is inside that cell. So for example, look, once now I want to delete the E, I use this deleting key. As I type it, you see all my data has been erased. Now you see with just one click you have erased all what you have entered into the cell. So how are you going to do it? So you have to select, after you select the text, the cell, and you now come and tap on your keyboard. So you have to tap on this place where you are writing your note. Tap on it. Once you saw this small stick is blinking, then now you can erase the E. You see now it is only the E has been erased. Then you now come and tap on the OK icon. So this is how you can just make some changes into the data that you have already imputed into the cell. And the next thing that I want to show you, let's assume I want to write something in this cell. Select the cell, now come and tap on this keyboard icon. Let's say I write Aman, let's say digital studio, and I just come and tap on this OK. Look at it. Now you see my Aman digital studio is too long in such a way that cell B4 cannot contain it, and by near looking we can now see this information is being some part of this text in cell C4, but that's not true. So this Aman digital studio that you are seeing is still in cell B. 4. But the reason why you are seeing it up to here is because there is nothing here. Once you tap here and start writing something, let me just write rubbish. Now you see the remaining information, the texts are hidden in cell B. So how can you make it to be visible? So to do that, just come and tap on the column letter. You see I'm under B. Just tap on it. You will see now the range is being selected, or the column is being selected, all of it. So if you want to adjust it, look at small 2 dash here. Just tap here and hold it, then drag it a little bit to here. This column will increase. So once you tap on it, drag it, you see as I'm dragging it, it is increasing. Once you open, you see now Aman Digital Studios, you can still increase it a little bit. So now you see my text is what appearing clearly. So this is how you can infuse information or data into your spreadsheet. I think this is the end of this video. In our next video, we will now see how we can start organizing and creating a wonderful worksheet. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to give us a motivation, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we post a video. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.